This video almost didn't happen this month because I completely forgot about it. This month it's just gone so quickly that I've literally had a last minute little stress thinking about all the things that could be included in my February favourites. I mentioned in the last video that I wasn't going to pressure myself to do these every month, but I kind of enjoy doing them. It's just a really nice way of sharing with you what I've been enjoying this month and just giving you like a few recommendations. Okay, so this month I actually have a lot of beauty products, skincare sort of things, and I'll briefly mention at the beginning before talking about these that I get really bad skin, and for the past few months I've been struggling with finding products that will work for my skin. My skin, like most I guess, gets used to products far too easily. I'll use a product that will work for a couple of days, a week, and then I have to start back at square one and start looking for products again. I've been to the doctors for my skin and I have tried antibiotics, anything that the doctor will give me basically, just to try and clear my skin up. At the moment I've found a few products that have been working for me. The first one I wanted to talk about is this, and it is Garnier Skin Active. It's Pure Active Intensive Daily Exfoliating Scrub, and it's for spots and blackheads, unclog pores, target spots and blackheads, reduce appearance of marks. It's also got in it blueberry extract, salicylic acid I think it is, and basically it's just for oily and spot prone skin. Whenever I shop for products, I'm not the best type of person. I tend to go for things that are either on offer or just generally the cheapest. I just sort of seen this one on a whim. I've never seen it before. I'm not too sure if this one's new. I've seen quite a few like ads for these. Just thought I'd give it a go. I literally just picked this up when I went into Superdrug. Since I've been using it, I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but I feel like this is what has helped my skin to clear up so much. It has got exfoliating beads in it, and I always find that these always make my skin feel so much cleaner. I'm really enjoying this. If you do fancy me doing a video on like my acne experience, then I'll talk a little bit more into that and possibly do like a follow-up on it. It has definitely reduced the redness on my skin as well. It's another thing that I struggle with massively. This feels like it's like cleared it up. Another product that I thought I would speak about that actually I wasn't going to include as a favourite because I have been using it for a long time now, and this is Soap and Glory Peaches and Clean. It's a 3-in-1 deep purifying cleanser. I actually got this free in a goodie bag when I went somewhere, I can't remember where it was. It's got peach and go juice extracts in it and oxygenizing technology. It's for all skin types. It always feels really clean. It has a little bit of like a tingly feeling to it, which is really nice. I find products like that work really well with my skin because I can just feel like it's working. So that's also been a favourite for me. At the weekend I went to London Fashion Weekend Festival. I've never been before, so I didn't know what to expect, and a lot of the event was a lot of shopping. I didn't do a lot because it was just so expensive, but I had a little look around the Maybelline stand that was there. I was just having a little browse around, and for a while I have been after an orange lipstick. I've looked about at various different ones, and then on Friday I seen at the Maybelline stand this one. This one is 883 and it's called Orange Danger, and it's a bold one. I love matte lipstick and I don't really ever wear glossy. I always find it really irritates me. This one seemed really nice and I actually ummed and ahed over it for a while. There was also another one there which was a liquid one, which was an orange one, which looked really nice, but it was supposed to be matte and it just didn't feel like it was drying at all. I didn't really trust getting that one, so I decided to opt for the lipstick instead. But it looks like that, and actually I think that when I was in the shop, well on the stand, I felt like that the colour seemed a lot more orange, and since I've got it back now it looks more red. So I actually have it on my lips here, and I actually tried it on the night that I got it back and it looked more orange, and now again it looks more red. So I'm not entirely sure what colour. I think it's reddy orange, But I really like the colour, and I'm always like on the lookout for different lipsticks. You can never have enough because they're just like an accessory. I think it's a really pretty colour. I'm still on the lookout though for a really orange one, so if you know of any of those then please let me know. I'm really into orangey like tones at the moment, which I think is going to be a real like, love for me this summer. Usually I'm not a massive lover of TV programmes. It takes me quite a while to get into them. You can ask my boyfriend, I take so long to decide on watching something. So usually I just say to him, put something on. A couple of weeks ago I wasn't too sure what to watch, and he said that there was a TV programme that he'd heard quite a few good things about and that he really wanted to watch it. And I wasn't too fussed. I was like, just put it on if you want. I was just on my phone and sort of glancing at it every now and again. But then I realised that it was actually really good. I haven't done a lot of background research on what the actual programme is supposed to be about, but from what I've seen so far, basically the programme is based around a man who is diagnosed with schizophrenia, and he's in hospital and he's being like cared for that. But what it actually turns out is that he's got some sort of powers and that he can like control things with his mind. Basically it is obviously very superhero like. It's very strange the way that it's filmed. It's not really like anything I've seen before. It's just very quirky in the way that it's done. There's a lot of characters in it that are, to me, really scary. It's very weird, but at the same time it's really gripping and it's really interesting to watch. But it's just a really good series. I've only watched 3 of them so far. I think they're actually being aired at the moment, so it's not like a whole series that you can watch in one go. I think there's only been 3 so far. I think it gets aired on Fox, but we have Now TV, so we've been watching it on there, and I'm just really enjoying it. If you do watch it, then let me know. So next I really wanted to talk about a film. There's been a lot of talk about this at the moment, and that is La La Land. I went to go and see it maybe, I think it was actually at the beginning of February. I wasn't too sure about seeing it. Let me just get this out of the way, I'm not a massive lover of musicals. I was a bit hesitant to watching this film, but having watched the trailers I sort of just went with my instinct. I really loved the look of it, and it just looked like something that I would really enjoy. It feels so surprising to say that I actually think it's one of my top like favourite films. When I came out the cinema, my thoughts weren't, oh my god I love it so much. I was kind of a little bit on the edge. I felt like I enjoyed it, but at the same time I'm not too sure. I think it was what it is the ending, so if you've seen it you'll know what I mean. It doesn't really have a really happy ending. Because it's a musical, you expect it to be really upbeat at the end, and I think that's what really caught me out. In a way, that is what makes me really love that film. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. It is a lovely ending, but it's like quite a strange ending. I sort of kept listening to the soundtrack, which is quite strange because I actually seen people keep saying that they keep listening to the soundtrack, and I was like, I could never be one of those people that listens to a musical when I'm like casually like on the bus or something. But actually I found myself listening to it loads. I don't know what it is, but I think that it's just the music in it. It's not like typical musical. It's very like different, and I feel like it's got a real like indie feel about it. It's just very like quirky in the way that it's done. It's not your typical like musical. Just really enjoyed it. Another reason, Emma Stone is my favourite actress, and I absolutely love Ryan Gosling because he has like a real like sarcasm about him. He has like a dry humour. I just thought it was a really well filmed film. Another thing I just wanted to talk about is these glasses. I've been after a pair of these glasses for a while. I think they actually got big from Gucci. I've seen them about quite a bit, and every time I went on Instagram I kept seeing them, and I just really liked them, and I was thinking if they have any in Primark I'll pick myself up a pair. I didn't expect to find any, but they had loads of these. They were literally like £1 or £2, and they look like this. I wasn't too sure to begin with if they suited me. They feel a little bit Harry Potterish. They're another nice accessory that you can sort of add to your outfit. I also love the fact that they're gold, which is really pretty. Not hard to wear. I actually feel like when I have them on that I don't feel like they're there. I kind of feel like it's one of those trends like when everyone used to wear like the geek glasses, but this is sort of a little bit more of like a chic way of wearing them, which I really am enjoying. And last but not least, I'll briefly mention music. I love a band which I think they're called Fenech. I have loved them for a long time, and they went quite quiet for a little bit. They have just recently brought out a new album which I believe is called ZILLA, and I am absolutely loving it. I listened to it yesterday and I feel like it feels a little bit more indie-ish. The last two albums have felt really dancey. They're quite a dancey electronic sort of band. They always have really upbeat songs. The lead singer's got a really nice sort of tone to his voice. It's got a lot more guitars on it. I haven't actually fully listened to the album properly yet. I listened to it just yesterday, but I feel like it's a really good album and I've really been enjoying listening to that. So I really hope you enjoyed watching my February favourites. I hope that there was a lot there because I felt like I was so stuck with things to talk about this month, but I'm really looking forward to doing more of these. So if you really enjoyed watching this video, then please let me know. Give me a like, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a comment because I would love that. Until next time everyone, bye! Gonna talk today. That is that.